Welcome, everybody, to the DMV preview live collab at the Stellar Awards. I'm really excited about being here once again today with my partners in Christ. We are so excited about our initiative every single year. Dominique Thompson is here from K&D Productions, along with Lauren Puryear for The Love of Others, and Cheryl Jackson Enterprises coming together once again to exemplify the love of Christ in Las Vegas, Nevada for the Stellar Awards. Hi, y'all.
Hey.
How are
We
you,
are so
Cheryl?
excited. Glad. Thank you. I'm good, Dominique. I'm good. But how excited are we for those who have heard our cry, who have seen us posting, who have seen us asking for help at the Stellar Awards? Because, Lauren, give us an update on what we've done so far.
We have done tremendous things. We have a goal to donate 5 pallets of water to the Salvation Army in Las Vegas. That's very close to 10,000 bottles of water. We are just 1 pallet away from that goal. Well, really just half of that pallet away from the goal. We have about $200 right now in donations, and the pallet costs $420. So I'm really hopeful and confident that all of our supporters will help us get to the finish line by Thursday. We just need $220 to reach this goal of 1 more pallet of water. So we're very excited about that. And then also we created an Amazon wish list with the items that the people that the Las Vegas Salvation Army supports, what they need. And we have really hit some really good targets with this wish list. There are a few items left on the list, but everything has been purchased, at least half of the quantities that we requested. And so I'm very excited about that as well.
Good stuff. That is good
Yeah.
Thank you. I think we're having some technical difficulties. We're going in and out. How bad is the signal? Can you guys see?
Yeah, I can see you.
I can see. I can hear you.
All right.
Let me click on the live. Yep, we're
Okay,
on.
good. All right, let's keep going. All right, so for those who are just tuning in, for the love of others, K&D Productions, Cheryl Jackson Enterprises, we've come together, and each year we take a little bit of the stellars to a shelter or to an organization who's less fortunate than we are. This year, we decided to partner with the Salvation Army, which is bigger than the Las Vegas mission that we've been doing for previous years. So when
Yeah.
we took on this undertaking, we didn't realize that it was going to be like, Lauren, what was the difference between the number of residents at the Las Vegas mission and the residents that we're serving at Salvation Army?
Sure. So at the Las Vegas Rescue Mission, they served about maybe 200 people per day. At the Salvation Army, they serve upwards of 1,000 people per day. So very big difference in the number of people supported on a daily basis. And we are just so excited and grateful to everybody who partnered with us this year to make this event a success. I cannot wait.
Yes, we have
Yeah,
amazing
it is a
people.
lot more undertaking. Dominique, what was your reaction when you saw how many people we need to serve this year?
Yeah, when I saw the text, I said, "Oh, okay, here we go." But it's so, I mean, friend, it's so amazing how when we did it, we said it, we put it out to our partners, the Queen and the Glam Room. And we even have all these artists coming this year. This is actually, I think this is our biggest year when it comes to our, production of this and what we do and the service. This is amazing. Five
For
pallets
sure.
of water. And Lauren,
It
how many
really is.
in those pallets again? Tell them.
In the pallet, so there are 48 cases per pallet and 40 bottles in each case. So it's a little less than 10,000 bottles of water with the 5 pallets.
We're almost there, friends.
We
You
are
all
almost
are
there.
helping us. We are almost there.
Yeah,
Wow. This is so good.
Wow.
it is. I'm
So
just
I want to make sure those that are watching can hear us. If you guys are on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, I want to know how is the feed bad for you? Give us some feedback on it. I want to make sure that you guys are hearing us clearly. Now we'll repeat some of the things we have. We have a few guests that's coming on, and I want to make sure everybody is heard and is seen. So I'm hearing some choppy sound. So it might be on my end. I just want to make sure that we're sounding good. So for those who are on, I see a few on Facebook, I see a few on YouTube, and we've shared it. You can hear?
Yeah,
Okay, cool,
yeah,
cool,
I can
cool.
turn mine
So
up.
I'm
Yeah.
getting the thumbs up. So that might be just what. Okay, good, good. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ursula.
Pastor
Thank
Vita
you, thank
McCoy
you.
is
Hey, Pastor
here.
Vita. Thank you.
We'll see you in
Thank
Vegas,
you.
Pastor. She's
Thank
coming.
you. All right, awesome.
Yes.
So Pastor Vita just texted me today to say they're coming to Vegas this year as well. So Pastor Vita, what we've done on Thursday is our day, right? Thursday is our day. We start the day off serving a mission, serving someone in Las Vegas. Previous years, as we said before, we've serviced the Las Vegas mission, and it has been so fulfilling. We were able to prepare their lunch, feed their lunch. We've been able to partner with Queen and her glam room, which is the official glam room for the Stellar
The
Awards.
real glam
She's
room.
brought on makeup artists.
Cheryl, it's called
The real glam,
Yeah.
the
The
real
official
glam room.
yeah,
Got you.
the real, yeah.
She's been able.
Uh-oh, we choppy.
What you say, Dominique? I'm sorry.
We choppy. I think we must be choppy.
It might be what I'm getting, but if y'all can hear us clearly, I'm happy.
Okay.
But she's the real glam room Stellar Awards. She's brought on barbers, she's brought on manicurists, she's brought on makeup artists that will service the residents of the mission. This year, we've partnered with the Salvation Army, and who we're serving is greater than what we've done in the past. Cheryl Jackson Enterprises and my team, K&D Production, his team comes. Lauren's team come for the love of others, and we partner together. We call it the DMV Collab because all of us are from the DMV, and we've taken this the initial. I just believe that if we're coming to the Stellar Awards for the biggest gospel event of the year, that somehow we need to be the gospel. Like somewhere we need to serve, and this has been our reasonable service. In us connecting with Lauren's nonprofit organization for the love of others, she's been taking the lead on finding somewhere for us to serve. So I just wanted to give a history for those who are just tuning in, peeking in to find out what it is that we're talking about. And then we begin to tell you who's going to be there and how you can help, right? So thank you. This is our second live. Since our first live, there's an Amazon wish list. And you can see at the bottom everything, all the information scrolling. You can donate at fortheloveofothers.net. fortheloveofothers.net. You can give, check out the Amazon wish list. We've got everything on there from toiletries to waters. There's been churches, there's been organizations who bought pallets of water. We have one more pallet of water that we want to purchase. And I'll again let Lauren talk about that and what it is our needs are, and then we can start introducing. Dominique, I'll have you bring up some of the artists.
Yes.
Sure. So just to go back, Cheryl, so what you were saying earlier about the history and how we got into this work. If I can, just for a few minutes, just briefly touch on that for our listeners who have just joined in case they don't know. So a couple of years ago, I've always been a listener and supporter of Praise 104.1 and Cheryl's show. But when I went viral, I had the opportunity to go all over the world, sharing my talents and my passion to help address hunger in America and food insecurities. And the way I did that was through extreme couponing. And I put the two and two together. I was able to coupon to get large quantities of food for little to no money. And in most instances, the stores would pay me because I would have overage, and I would use that overage to purchase food and then cook it up and serve it to people in need. And so that's how I got started with addressing food insecurities. And from there, started a nonprofit called For the Love of Others. One year I was going to the Gospel Music Award Show, the Stellar Awards, connected with Dominque and Cheryl, and we made magic happen at the Las Vegas Rescue Mission by serving them lunch and then providing glam services for them. And so fast forward to where we are now, we wanted to make it even bigger and even better. And so I found this new organization called the Salvation Army. They are nationwide. There are Salvation Armies in several states, but in Las Vegas, they are very, very large, and they have an amazing ministry. They are Christian-led and Christian-operated, which aligns with what we do. And we wanted to be able to meet the need. And so at first we were all a little nervous, and I was feeling very ambitious because 1,000 people, that's a lot of people per day, a lot of people in need. But we were really intentional about proper planning, and really bringing the DMV together, because a lot of us, both airports, DCA and BWI, for Stellar Week are full of artists and just people in the gospel music industry coming from this area to Las Vegas. And so we wanted to be able to do the things that we're called to do. And so we made this beautiful event. And again, we're really excited for this opportunity to serve in ways that we have never served before.
Absolutely. So
Yeah,
exciting.
I love it. Dominque was the glue that brought us together, introduced me to Lauren, and the rest is history. We've been family. We've been, supporting each other. And this major event that we do once a year really just seals the love that we have for one another. So Queen is here, who is she is the coordinator for the Real Glam Room at the Stellar Awards. Can we bring Queen on? Because I want to say thank you to her. She's been a part of our mission from the beginning. And we want to talk about some of the services that she's going to provide. Hi, Queen.
Hi, Queen.
Hey, you guys. Good evening, everybody. I've been trying to get on. Y'all already know. I was trying to get on, it kept rerouting me. I was like, I gotta get an app. What is happening? So, okay. Nevertheless, I'm here. I've been enjoying you guys too. Hearing the backstory, it just gives me chills actually. Yeah. So I'm happy to be here tonight.
We're happy to
Thank
have
you.
So,
We're
Queen,
happy to have you.
she's been with
Thank
us,
you.
Dominique. She's
this
been
is
with us
Couple
from the
years.
beginning, right? Like
yeah,
from the
yeah.
Wow.
beginning. Talk about your experience and how you feel. I'm going to ask you, and I know this is maintenance, and my agent is going to be like, Cheryl, don't do this. Turn your camera around so we can get
Which way?
your full scope.
Okay, hold on.
What is that,
Sideways?
landscape?
Yeah, but I want the people to see you.
There you
There we
go.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My agent is probably saying, Cheryl, are you doing that for real?
That's
Yes.
okay.
This is not
It's all right.
studio one. This is
Family.
Teach
this is
me
us.
your ways, oh wise one. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Talk about your experience though, and I know it's a full day, and I know you work yourself to the bone for the Stellar
Mm,
Awards before all the people, all the clients that you have. But talk about
mhm.
why you say yes to this event every year.
Well, first of all, let me say the my why has to do with this. Thank you. It's really our way of saying thank you. When we started the Glam Room 15 years ago, I always wanted to make sure we had some type of, we call it a glam give back. And it's some type of component where we um, find a time space to give back to the community, the city, the organization, the event that we're actually servicing wherever we work. So I can't remember how we got connected. I don't know if Lauren reached out. I can't remember how it all happened because I've known you, Cheryl, through gospel music for years, and not necessarily up close and personal, but I always knew who you were. And so Dominique was newer, and then I got connected to Lauren. I'm sure it was through Dominique some kind of way, but how I don't even remember how it happened. But what I do remember, because when you can't remember how a thing begins, usually it's because it's so natural, and that's what it felt like to me.
Right.
Um, so saying thank you is really why we said yes, and um, personally, I've had my own experiences, with homelessness, throughout my life at different points in time. And that's just to be real. Did I ever think that I would say this tonight? No, I did not. But
Wow.
it's what happens when you come open and transparent in the gifting that God has given you. And so that's kind of what we do. The glam part is really just a byproduct of. Um, but it's really an assignment, getting these artists together from different cities throughout the country. We come together, we culminate on this particular weekend to give everyday people celebrity like experiences. That's our mission.
Yes.
That is the real Glam Room's
Yeah.
founding mission. So through that, it was just a no-brainer to join with you guys to give everyday people who may be experiencing some low times in their life a celebrity-like experience. Who would even think that those two would go together? But when I heard about it and I actually saw it, I was like, yeah. So as long as y'all ask us, as long as I can put a team together, we will be there to be a part. Absolutely.
I love it. I'm so
Awesome.
grateful for you, Queen.
It,
I
it,
actually can let me remind you how we met because it was actually pretty amazing. So I met you because Dominique entered me into your glam give back contest and I think like 2018
Oh
and I
wow.
won it and it was a surprise to me. And so Dominique and Michelle Prather
Yep.
set up some magical experience for me in the glam room and I got my makeup done by you and Jay Bolin was there and it was just
Yep.
this amazing experience and I was so starstruck like I
Oh
could
my
not
God.
I was head over heels okay about
Oh my
all the
God.
people in the glam room including herself. I'm like, wow, this is Queen
Wow.
Campbell from the glam room, this is amazing. And so yeah, that's how we got connected. And then the next year I reached out to you to say, hey, I won last year and now this year I want to come back and do this because by that time I had gone viral and you loved the idea and
Yes.
you and Charlie and some of your other
Yes.
artists came and we did our thing at the
Yes.
rescue mission and we've been connected ever since and I love it. I absolutely love it.
Wow. You took me
oh,
back.
that
I
is very
forgot about
organic.
Yeah,
that.
I forgot that story.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think it was
That's
like
very organic.
2018, maybe 2017.
Yes.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You
Yep.
forever winning something, Lauren. You won something at my showcase last.
I did. Hello, my iPhone. That's
You
right
Oh,
forever
here.
win.
Thank you
uh,
very much.
I'm just gonna have to rub your arm when I see you. You forever.
What are the gifts this year? Because I'll be there.
I love
Oh
it.
gosh, good times. And
You
the
know,
glam room is such a good experience. Like to go there and get your face done. Like I always get stuck between the ministry that's happening, the magic that's happening, like as my face is getting beat. And it's just this overwhelming in a good way because the spirit's so high, the vibe is good. Every artist has a different story, and you can kind of like hear bits and pieces of everyone's story as you're getting glammed. And it's just so amazing. I've never left a glam room leaving worse than feeling worse than how I came. I always leave feeling amazing from the way that I look to my spirit, my attitude, my mental, like everything is just amazing. Great
that's so
experiences.
awesome.
Yes.
So
We love you,
Lakeithia
Queen.
Linden says, "Listen, we still don't have electricity in Houston, and all I need is an eyelash, just one.
Oh,
Come on to the Stellars and
we
meet
got
us in
you.
the
Come
glam
on
room.
Get you right.
Meet us in the glam room." But yes, what I love to is to see the reaction of the residents of the mission and Salvation Army after they've, witnessed the music that we've shared, the ministry that we've shared, and then to be able to be served as if they were celebrities at the Stellar Awards. So we take a touch of the Stellar Awards to the mission and the confidence that we leave with them, right? So just what you're giving to artists, we're able to give them to people who are literally trying to restart their lives. And it's just a great way to get the Stellar started. I mean, we love, glitz and glam. We love to do blue carpet, or is what they call it at the Stellars. But this is how you kick off an event. And so I am grateful. The love that we have amongst each other and our organizations. I just look forward to it every year. So thank you, Lauren, for pulling it all together. Thank you,
You.
Dominique, for getting our talent for us this year. Thank you, Queen, uh, for fulfilling your glamour. Now, do you have all of the beauty technicians and barbers that you need?
Thank you for that. Actually, we still have room. We still
Okay.
have room because we really
Okay.
want this to be. I feel this should be record breaking this year. I mean, it's gonna be record breaking heat, and I just think we ought to show up in record breaking numbers. No, I'm serious. I
Yeah.
think I do know that we
You
have
see
more.
my pixie, right? Because I'm trying to get prepared for that
And
heat.
I love it. You always give me something when you come. I just love it. Keep that blonde. It's amazing on you. Yes. Yes. So we definitely have more room. I don't think I think as of right now, count wise, we're probably at around 12.
Oh, we lost you, Queen. We can't hear her.
We lost her.
Yeah, I can't hear Queen.
All right.
Queen, we can't hear you. Oh,
But
thank you.
I think she's saying, I
Uh
think
oh,
she's saying
hold on.
she does need more, right, Dominique?
Yeah, she needs. She said she has about
I think you're
12.
at 12 to
Yes.
15.
There she goes.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I said right now I think the count is around 12. It's between 12 and 15. So
Okay.
yeah, I would love to see 20. I would love to see 20 or more, but definitely I think 20 would be an amazing number to see, you know, artists really having the opportunity to give back in that way, and the to see the response is just everything. So we do have room. We do have room.
Wonderful. That's good. Oh, we lost Cheryl. Well,
Did we
Queen,
lose?
we're so excited that you're coming and you're
Listen,
joining us. We are looking
absolutely.
forward to it every year. The people leave, Lauren, you know this. They leave smiling. They leave so
Yeah.
excited. And so your presence, the Real Glam Room, has been a staple for 15 years in the Stellars. And
Yeah.
so no less this year. We love you and we will see you in a few days, Queen.
Love you. Thank
How
you
can they
guys.
contact you if they want to work with you? How can they contact you?
Okay, yes, you can. You can just go straight to the website, therealglamroom.com. You can go to any of our social media handles, the same, the Real Glam Room, and just either inbox, or there is a way you can leave a message on our website as well.
Wonderful. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Love you
Queen. We'll see
guys.
you soon. Love you.
Okay.
Safe travels to you. I think we got Cheryl back here.
All right. Thank you. So we are so excited. So Queen is there. Dominique's partner Kari is a part of our team as well, and Lauren Perrier, my Cheryl Jackson Enterprise team, and we have a number of artists coming every year, and of course DJ Soul is going to be mixing and the ones and twos. So let's go ahead and get started. Dominique, let's bring up our first artist.
All right, wonderful. Along with beauty, along with donations, along with almost 10,000 bottles of water, we sing to these people because this is gospel music. And so our first artist who was here and ready to share with you all really, really quickly, just want to introduce him and he can share who he is. His name is Rodney Eiler. Come on, Rodney, onto the screen. Let's chat with you.
Yes.
Uh-oh, admin, I think we had
Oh,
the
we
wrong
put it on.
one.
We can start with a. Oh.
All right.
He didn't
I
get
want
a
to
bump
be
this
one
year.
too, Adrian. There he goes.
Hey
There he is.
y'all.
There he is.
Hi,
Hey
Rodney.
Hi,
everybody.
Rodney.
How are
How are
you?
you?
I'm great.
Good stuff. All right,
Good,
go ahead,
good.
chat with
First, let
Rodney.
me ask you, why did you say yes to this event? I know Dominique has a showcase that they do in the evening, and so I know that some of the artists that wasn't able to get on the show said yes to our event. So why did you say yes to serve at this event?
Absolutely. Well, absolutely. I was one of those artists. I saw Dominique having his event and I reached out to him just trying to connect. And he told me that that event was full, but he did have this event available. And looking at the flyer, I could see that it was something about the Salvation Army and donations were needed. So I was like, absolutely, I'll be a part of that. And then now hearing on this live the backstory of everything and how many people you guys will be serving. I'm just super grateful to be a part, and I'm so glad that I saw that it was for the Salvation Army and took heed to that and said yes because this is really amazing. So I'm excited.
Well, thank you so much. We
Dominique?
are excited for you. It
Yes.
is a really great event. And I think if you ever have time, go browse like our previous pics and videos. Somebody always, at least one person, wants to get closer to Christ or ask for prayer. And it's just the most beautiful thing because that's the mission and that's why we go. And so to be able to use
Absolutely.
music to do that for people and provide hope for them and help them, draw them near and solve any problems that they may have in that moment. The music is very comforting for them. And so we're just really grateful for you using your gifts and talents to help others.
Absolutely.
Rodney,
That's all
we
what
have,
it's about, salvation.
Yes, thank you so much again. Tell us where you're from and tell us how people can follow you and find your music.
Absolutely. I am from Atlanta, Georgia, and to get my new music, I actually just put a single this weekend, so I'd love for you guys to check it out. It's called Yes Forever, and it's on all digital media outlets. And again, you can see my name in the bottom left corner of my picture, Rodneyler, and that's for my social media as well, Facebook and Instagram.
Rodney, thank you so much again, buddy. We
Wonderful.
will
I
see
look
you.
forward to hearing you.
Yes, it's going to be good.
Absolutely. I'll see y'all this week.
All right, be safe. We'll see you soon.
All
Thank you,
right.
Rodney.
Thank you again.
All right, people are coming on into the room. Looks like we have Bishop Kari Hawkins, who was one of our partners. We need to have him on the screen.
Yay,
He made
Bishop. Turn your phone around.
it. Come on, Bishop. Come on.
Can y'all hear me now?
Comedy is starting now, guys.
What's up, y'all?
Hey.
Hey,
Hi, Bishop.
Hey, family. How y'all doing?
You're
Good.
good.
Bishop, I'm gonna make you turn your phone around so we can see your full scope.
Oh, okay.
Like turn it landscape.
There you
There
go.
we go.
There we go. See, look
There
at God.
Won't he do it? I told Dominique, I said, I'm in these DC streets, while I thank God for, the gospel career, I thank God for serving the people, I still work. And since I'm going to be taking off a couple days, I've got to put some time in. So praise the Lord, I'm glad to be here now. Hallelujah.
Absolutely.
We're glad you made it.
I did. I'm so
Amen.
excited. I've been watching all the artists that are coming on. It's going to be an amazing, amazing, amazing event. So I'm definitely excited about everything that we have coming up on this week. So yeah.
Yes, sir. We stay right there, Bishop. We're in the midst of bringing in our artists now. We have the Roberson Bunch, and they're represented by Miss Tammy Roberson. They're coming in now. Let's chat with them.
Hi.
How y'all doing?
We're good. How are you?
We are good.
Wonderful.
Let's
Yes.
start with you telling us a little bit about you and where you're from, and tell
Okay.
us a little bit about the group.
Well, my name is Malia. I'm the baby of the bunch.
And I'm DJ.
And I'm married.
And I'm mom. I'm Tammy. Father couldn't
Okay.
be here today because he's
wait.
actually working, so the dad is not here. So we just filling in.
Not
Wait a
the
minute.
dad, their dad, right?
Hold on. Your mom?
Yeah.
Your mom?
I have. We have
Not
8
big
kids.
sister? Not big sister? Wait a
They have-
minute.
No. Mom.
Kyrie,
We
she
kiss
said
all
they
the
have
time.
8.
Let me
Yeah,
tell
we
you
have
something.
4 boys and 4 girls.
Let me tell you something. That's a
Wow.
blessing.
Yes.
You
That's
look
a blessing.
amazing.
Good,
Thank
good.
you.
So what do you
Yeah.
do with 8 kids? Sing. We sing.
Well,
We sing.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Where are you guys from?
everything with 8 kids. So the oldest is 23, and this is the baby. She's 15, so she's the youngest.
Oh,
So
wow.
I come
They're
from
all
a big
staring
family.
up too.
Yeah, I come from a big family. My husband was the only child, so he wanted to be fruitful and multiply.
Oh, yes.
So yes. So that's what happened.
Bless his heart.
Roberson Bunch, tell us where you all are from and why you're excited about being a part of this day of giving.
We are from Madison, Florida.
Yeah, we are from Florida.
We are from Madison, Florida.
We-
Small town. With only 4 lights, like literally.
So we actually moved to Atlanta. So we are actually here in Atlanta, Georgia now. So we are honored to be a part of such a great event. This is our first time coming to Las Vegas.
Yes.
Yeah, I
This is
love
our
it.
first time coming to Las Vegas to perform, and we want to thank Marquise Collins for, getting us on this gig. We appreciate him so much. I tell you, he's just such a blessing to the Roberson Bunch. We can't thank him enough. Also, we, like I said, this is my kid's first time flying too. So they already packed, y'all. It's just outside. They already packed. Normally I have to rush them to pack, but this time everything was just smooth.
I love it. I love
So
it.
this, like I said, this is our first time coming here. We're coming to Las Vegas to perform. We hope y'all enjoy us. We coming to give God all we have.
Yes.
Oh yes.
And you in for a treat because we different. We have a different style of music. So we hope y'all enjoy it.
Yes.
This is exciting.
We're
Yeah.
looking forward to
I
it.
can't wait to hear you.
Is the whole crew coming, or is this the Represent Branch just you three, or is the
Only the singers.
Yes.
all the
These
singers?
three.
Okay,
Only
got
the
you,
singers.
got you.
Yes.
Wonderful.
That's a blessing. So, quick question. So, how did you all get started? I mean, you just started singing in the church, or how did you where did you all get started at?
So
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell the truth.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell.
Okay, all right.
So, me and my husband and my brother started a group, and we was called the DMT group. It was our initials of our name. And then my brother said that he didn't want to sing no more. Then my husband made me mad, and I said I didn't want to sing no more, so I just stopped singing. So he formed a group with the kids, even the ones that couldn't sing. He formed a group with all of them, and they went to this church and they sung at this church, and the lady was like, "Okay, y'all the Roberson Bunch." So that's where we get our name from. So after that, then I decided to come back and help them out, because I felt like they needed me. But so that's how our family, our group came about. Me and my husband, we grew up on quartet music, and we grew up singing with different groups. So we was just brought in on this. So we enjoy doing what we doing. We enjoy doing what we do. So so that's how we became a group.
Yes. It's still
And
going on strong.
we still going on strong. My husband is like Joe Jackson. You hear me?
Uh-oh.
Joe Jackson.
What's your husband's name?
His name is Desmond Roberson, aka Joe Jackson.
Oh, there he is.
Tell the truth, God. He
So that's how that happened. I know he was watching.
Got
that's why
it.
I said something.
Yes.
That's so good. I can't wait to hear you guys.
Thank you.
We've got some great talent that I'm really excited to hear. And thank you for serving. Thank you for being a part of our event. You will not be
Thank
disappointed,
y'all.
Thank
and
you.
neither will the residents. So thank you so much.
We'll
Thank
see y'all on Thursday.
Can't wait
Be
to meet
safe.
you.
Same here. Wow. What
They're
an
cute.
exciting bunch. I love that.
Yeah.
All right, we'll keep it moving, guys. Thank you all for
Oh,
watching.
hey, James Murphy.
James, he just texted me. Hey, James, everyone is here. Bobby
Thank
Parker,
you.
Reginald, thank you.
Thank you,
everyone.
James.
All right, let's bring up Jonathan Dudley, another artist. Keep that. Oh, he's probably texting. Jonathan Dudley.
Hello.
Hi. I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Oh,
Right.
There.
can you see me now?
Jonathan, you there?
Oh, we can't see. We saw you earlier.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
We can hear you. We just don't
That's
see you.
my camera's on. That's crazy. Let me see.
Kyrie went off too.
He's probably driving.
You want to go back out and come back in, and let's go to Adrian?
Yeah, let's flip and work that out, Jonathan. Come right back.
All right.
Oh, they can see him. We can't see him. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So let's bring up now DMV's own longtime artist here, independent in the DMV area. We love him. We appreciate him. His name is Adrian Turner.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
Hey, Adrian.
Hey Cheryl and Dominique and Bishop and Lauren. It's great to be here. So thank you.
Great to have you.
Dominique, let me tell you, I really love how Adrian supports everything. Like he supports every event Cheryl Jackson Enterprise has ever done. Every time I look up, he's there, and I'm just grateful for him. Thank you for being a champion. Thank you for cheering me on. I hear you got new music, and I can't wait to hear the new music. I just really appreciate the support.
Oh, most
here. Adrian has been
most
at every opening act since we started. Adrian, we love you. Thank you. You're always there. Always.
Listen. Let me tell you something. I follow A class. Cheryl Jackson Enterprises, A class. Dominique and Bishop Hawkins, A class. And listen, I don't go everywhere. I don't be everywhere, but I know who you are and who you guys represent, and just everything you do is unmatched. And so I just want to be in the room.
I love it.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you so much for
So
that.
tell the people a little bit about tell the people about yourself. We know who you are, but those who are listening may not. And tell us why you said yes to serving.
I said yes because, these showcases, you got to pick and choose wisely. And I had not chosen a showcase. And I happened to see you guys on Talking. And the song that I just released, Never Run Out, is about God's love unconditionally, never runs out. And Stacey Ladisaw Jackson, her son Kevin Jackson's at the head of the production, and we came together and we did this ballad, and it came out just simply wonderful. And I felt that message really would fit this platform to encourage people just to continue to love God, because God loves you where you are unconditionally. His love never runs out.
Mhm.
He's always faithful. So that's why I said yes. And then, of course, it was Cheryl Jackson. It was Dominique Thompson. And I had to say, this is where I wanted the song to kind of play out. And then with tracks, you have those live showcases. You have to kind of pray and say, where am I going to fit in with track performances? And I just felt this was the one that I wanted to share this year.
Wow. Thank you so much.
So good.
Yeah.
Bishop, you got a question for Mr. Adrian?
No, I just wanted to say it's a pleasure to have you with us this evening. I'm glad that Las Vegas will get a chance to experience your ministry. As Cheryl already said, we know you and know that definitely you are capable and well able. And so it's definitely a blessing to be able to have your ministry showcased to on that scale in Las Vegas.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And hey, whatever y'all need me to do while I'm there, I cook, I got safe serve, I cater in the DMV everywhere.
Yeah, we need all
So
that. We need all that.
if
Bring
I
your
need to pass,
gloves and bring your
We
apron.
need all of that.
if I need to pass out plates, whatever I need to do, we just want to be hands-on the grounds, giving back, because it's better to give than receive. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Adrian, one last thing. Can you tell everyone how they can follow you and where they can find your music?
I'm everywhere on all platforms. Adrian Turner, the song Never Run Out. It's everywhere. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, official Adrian Turner, TikTok, everywhere. You're going to see me cooking a lot of places too, but the song's out there as well. So definitely anywhere you type in Adrian Turner or the song Never Run Out, it just populates. YouTube, everywhere. So I'm everywhere.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Adrian. We're so
Thank
excited to
you.
hear from you guys. And we're going to see you in a few days, buddy.
Most certainly. I'm going a day early just to relax and prepare. So I will definitely be on time.
That's how you do it.
Awesome.
See you there. Take care, Adrian. All righty.
I mean, the people are ready.
Lauren, look.
They ready.
It's happening. This year is really happening. I love this.
It is happening.
Hey, Roslyn. Hey,
All right, let's
Roslyn. That's
go.
one of my longtime supporters.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lauren, are you gonna shout? You gonna
All
be
right,
serving
yeah,
food and shouting?
Oh, Lord.
Maybe. With all this talent,
What do you say?
She's going to shout.
I said she gonna shout.
Well, last year I was dancing. Do you remember that, Cheryl? We were doing some line dance.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
The popular one last year, and I was like, dancing is not my ministry, but I can serve.
I told you we got DJ Soul on site, so we gonna definitely be doing something fun with it.
All right, let's bring our last artist on. We have, is he ready? Admin, let us know. We have Mr. Jonathan Dudley.
Yeah, there he is.
Can you all see and hear me this time?
We can see.
Yes.
Welcome, Jonathan Dudley. Thank you so much for joining us. Miss Cheryl Jackson is going to ask you some questions.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Jonathan, again, I heard Dominique introduce you, but tell us a little bit about yourself, where you from, and why you said yes to this day of service.
Absolutely. My name is Jonathan Dudley. I lead the choir known as Jonathan Dudley and Liberated Chorale. We are from the birthplace of gospel music, Chicago, Illinois. I chose this particular event to be a part of because when I started my choir, actually, a lot of people don't know that I started in a small town in Wisconsin, Beloit, Wisconsin, while I was away in undergrad. And so what I did was I mixed my passion for music and social justice and community together. So we were like a staple in the community. In this event, I feel like, it impacts the most vulnerable parts of our community. And why not be able to bring something big to people who may feel like they can't or don't have access to events such as the Stellar Awards. My choir is a perfect example. A lot of them, before they join my group, have never recorded professionally before. They've never thought of the possibility. And so a lot of what I've done is like made dreams and dreams of reality for people. Humbly speaking, even for myself, the Lord has allowed my choir to break records. And so I feel like this is an event that is very intentional. And so I was drawn to it, as well as me and the Robinson Bunch shared the same manager. So Marcus Collins was like, this is aligned with what your choir stands for. So let's do it. We're there. Let's do it. So
that's amazing. Wow. Yeah.
I love that.
Go ahead, Bishop.
Well, so just a really quick question, Jonathan. How do you manage in this day of praise and worship and the day of, the sound of gospel changing? How are you managing keeping the choir sound alive? I mean, of course, now this is someone I've been singing with Ricky Dillard for 18 years now. So I am with the choir master, so I'm partial to choirs. But how has it been for you with keeping the choir sound alive in this changing climate of gospel music?
yes, absolutely. Well, Dr. Dillard is one of my heroes and also my mother's childhood friend. And so one of the things that he always has said is keep the choir in the choir loft. I think being intentional about where you stand, as somebody that does praise and worship and choir, I often find myself mixing the two together, but also still staying true to the sound and saying like, I don't have to sacrifice my uniqueness in order to blend with people because there's always somebody that wants to hear a choir. I feel like sometimes even just being in a city that breeds choirs every day, it's very hard to not sing to the same circle. But what the Lord has taught me with my choir is to embrace my difference and the fact that your sound, it matters. There's somebody that wants to listen to it. And so I think that's how I keep my choir alive, by reminding myself that my difference is necessary. So,
wow.
Got you.
It's going to be a blessing. Yeah.
That's awesome. This is going to be so good, Lauren. We done stepped it up a bit. We got a number of artists coming ready to serve. And so I really want you guys to also understand, for those who are performing, that this isn't a showcase. And I know that somebody said that it was a showcase, but it's not a showcase. It really is giving back to the community. But what we love is that we get a chance to witness your ministry. And I believe that God will open doors and allow other opportunities to flourish from this great opportunity. But we do come with our sleeves rolled up, right? We take off the artist hat and we come, Bishop Curry, we come to, to minister like, this isn't the glitz and glam. This is us bringing the stellars to them. And so we thank you, Jonathan, for saying yes, and for all of the artists that are coming to serve on this particular day. It's just going to be so fulfilling, but I do believe God will open up other opportunities and doors for you for saying yes. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan. We'll see you in a few days, buddy. Take care.
You too.
Wow. Guess what?
I felt like I needed to say that because I didn't want artists to come to think that it's a showcase, right? And showcasing at the Stellars is really you coming to perform, to present your ministry. And I don't know, I don't want to say it's competition, but it's like, okay, I'm here to showcase ministry, but this really is to minister to those that our goal is for us to minister to the residents, right? And I know, Bishop, you're going to be ministering that day as well. And I'm so glad that you are, because I don't have to be the only one praying and preaching for the people. We have ministry gifts that we can share that particular day. And so I just think this is going to be absolutely amazing. I just think it's going to be.
I mean, it's funny. Me and Dominque talk all the time, and it's right at what you said, Cheryl. I think that it's interesting how so many gospel artists have forgot what we do, who we do, what we do.
Why?
the why.
Mm-hmm.
And while I
Mm-hmm.
understand the industry behind it, of course, you 20 plus years, 25 plus years in the industry, I get it. But at the end of the day, we are still singing the good news of who? Jesus Christ. And so we have to sometimes remember that. And I think the biggest thing to remember is that above anything and all the things, the titles that Jesus had and all the things he did, the greatest among them, he was a servant. And so I
Yeah.
sincerely believe that I think that it's very intricate how we're kicking off the whole weekend by serving. You know, how can we come to a city to talk about the good news of Jesus Christ, but we don't embody who Jesus Christ was? He was the greatest among them and the least among them at the same time.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
you know,
All right, we got a whole Bible study. We got a whole Bible study the next week.
listen, but you
It's
know,
so
but
necessary,
I'll
though.
say
I say, let him go. Let him go.
but no, but let's be honest. I mean, and all of us, and I can say this for all of us on this line because I know you all personally, but the blessing and the doors that have opened for all of us is not because of our greatness, it's because we've been found serving. We've been found serving. We were serving somewhere, serving some artist, serving some industry, serving, doing something, and the Lord favored us from serving. That's
Literally.
a whole nother story. But I mean, you know, I think that people, you know, don't recognize that in your efforts and on your road to be great, let's not forget where it starts, and it should start in that serving. So, all right, that's my Bible study for tonight. Praise God.
You said
Thank you, Bishop.
something there. You said something there, Bishop, because it is the absolute truth. Even though being in radio as long as I have, folk were like, why would you be the executive producer for Get Up Mornings with Erica? Because that is that is my gift. This is where I flourish the most. Yes, I love being the talent. Yes, I love having my own show, but serving this show is exactly what is my space, right?
Yeah.
Being able to serve this platform and give it a bigger imprint, and to be able to share this gospel with excellence on radio on a larger scale. I was like, God, you really doing it. And some, people are like, well, why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you be the person? Because that's not where he placed me. That's not the call. And when I say that I am comfortable in this space, like I love the serving. Like you don't you have your own ministry too, Bishop. You got your own group. You serve Pastor Dillard. You know what I mean? You serve Ricky Dillard. You know what I mean?
And people
Lauren serves.
I'm gonna talk to that. Like people don't realize, and it's funny because I'm now a bishop in the Lord Church. I have 11 churches under me that I pastor under my bishop, and so everybody keeps asking me, when am I gonna get out of the choir? When am I gonna get out of the choir? And the thing about it is that number one is loyalty. It's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But
absolutely,
the Lord hasn't released me yet. But it's about I was there when He is the reason why so many doors have opened for me. And by serving him, and I'm not going to get on a platform and forget where I come from. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
And I think people miss when the scripture talks about your gift will make room for you. It's not necessarily your talent will make room for you, but when you're doing what God has called you to do in that space, you will be found. It's like David. He was found king, but he was out in the field working. So your gift will make room for you when you're doing what God has called you to do. It'll shine. It'll cause people to see you in a different light, and then say, "Wait a minute, but what do you do?" What? Okay, so what's your talent? What is your gift? But you got to be found serving. So I'm excited.
Erica's brand is bigger than mine, and I am honored to serve it. Right? I mean, you know what I mean. So you gotta serve where you want to go. And I think that this is a great opportunity.
And even when
I think
you
that
get there, Cheryl, you don't stop serving. Where you want to go, and when you get there, Cheryl Jackson works the Erica Campbell. Let's be very clear. The Erica Campbell Get Up Mornings, right? But she's still serving. She's still doing this event where we're coming. None of us are getting a dime. We're giving dimes to give back to those in need. So it doesn't stop. Friends that are watching this, all these artists that are watching, these radio personalities, these managers, I see you on here. It does not stop. If you want
and
to
the blessing doesn't always come from the people you serve. I'm trying to tell
people.
This about to go all night. This is good.
I'm about to come to your church.
You'll serve in one area and God will bless you in a totally different area that you didn't even recognize that, but it's and I was talking about it Sunday. It's almost like God is just kind of storing up in his memory. Like, I remember when you did this when nobody was looking. I remember when it was no money involved and you were, sweeping floors. I remember when none of the other artists wanted to be there, but you volunteered your time. I remember when you could have been called to do this, that, and the other, but you said, no, God, where is it that you're leading me to be? And God blesses that. And God remembers. I'm about to lose
He
it.
remembers.
How
Remember.
about the stories that we can tell? The stories that we can tell. Even Lauren was serving, giving food. Listen to this, friends that are watching, in the woods. Lauren was found. That first article came because she went to the woods to feed the homeless. She didn't start at the Stellar Awards in a showcase with spotlights and artists. She was in the woods, the little trees, with homeless people giving them food. Talk about that, Lauren.
And people ask me all the time, how did you go viral? Like, God did it. I was at work, working as a full-time clinician, serving people with significant mental health issues. And I got a random call from a Chicago number, and it was the producer of the Steve Harvey Show saying, we saw your article. We want to fly you out tomorrow. So I'm like, is this a joke? No, it wasn't a joke. They're like, well, you need 2 tickets, you and your son. Let's go. Car was at my house the next morning. Don't pack a bag. Don't bring anything. Just get on the plane. Okay. And we went, and it was sailing from there for 3.5 years, solid years. Wow. And when I tell you, still to this day, I'm 36, turning 36 this year. I went viral when I was 29. I have not had a need since. Nothing. I don't need anything, like nothing. I don't want for anything. And so people ask me all the time, like, why do you do it? It brings me joy. This is what I was called to do. My mom says all the time that I was like this as a little girl, asking her, instead of getting me birthday gifts, instead of getting me Christmas gifts, can we get it for someone else who needs it? And that's just what I believe. And I raised my son to do the same thing. Like, this is just who I am. And I'm very, very blessed because of it. And it's not just material things. Like I mentioned, I work in the mental health field, and mental health is real. We see it every day in a lot of different ways. And I'm just so grateful that God keeps my mind in the midst of my full-time job and all the other obligations. And when life is lifing and all of those things, I can turn to him. And not only that, but I get satisfaction from serving others. That's what brings.
Lauren, you said something, and I'm going to drop it, and I'm done. I'm going to shut up. There's 2 things. First thing, the Bible says he gives seed to the sower. There's never going to be a time that you don't give, that he does not make sure that you have what you need, because your heart is in sowing. But you said that they called you and they said, pack your bags, expense paid. By doing what God has called you to do, it opened up the door of provision, a totally different area. And I'm trying to tell some people, y'all worried about trying to get on this platform and that platform and be in front of this person and that person. There were people, that's what it means. Your gift will make room for you. That money will find you. Provision will find you. So you up here trying to do all this stuff to get provision. God said, just do what I called you to do. And provision will find you. I'm not.
It's so funny. My pastor preached that on Sunday about purpose, how we all, she said it was a time where everybody was purpose-driven church, purpose this, purpose that. But your purpose is this walking in the will of the Lord and then doing what he says do, right? And that's what this thing of provision is all about. When you find yourself serving, you find yourself walking in the will of the Lord, God opens these doors for you. Your relationship with him is the key to opening these doors. All right, we're gonna get off our soapbox and just stop preaching.
That's all right. Listen, I'm ready for it. I feel
the Holy Ghost too, and I'm about to run. I'm about to take my glasses off and start crying in a few minutes.
Listen,
Cheryl, I love all of this.
Journalism gear on,
but I'm also hungry, so I gotta go. Praise God, hallelujah. I'm so excited about Thursday, y'all. This is gonna be a good time. Great time.
It is. So let's talk about the need before we get out of here, Lauren. We do still have a few goals, a few things that we need for those who are not planning to go to Las Vegas. And even if you are, we do have a few slots where you can volunteer with us, right? And Lauren has all that information. Go onto her website, loveofothers.net. loveofothers.net for the love of others.net. You see it scrolling at the bottom. And then if you click on the QR code, you could be linked to our Amazon wish list of things that we still have to give to the residents of Salvation Army. And we have one more goal to order another pallet of water, and that will meet our goal of the water that we want to leave at the Salvation Army in Las Vegas. So maybe you're not coming, right? Maybe you're not coming to Las Vegas for the Stellar Awards, and you can't be there physically to serve and help us, but you can certainly give towards this wish list. And I believe it's going to be fulfilled before we leave to go to Las Vegas. Did I miss anything, Lauren?
Nope, you covered it all.
All right. So that's why we're here. Thank you to bless you. Thank you so much, Miss Deborah. So so that's why we're here. We're here tonight to let you know about this DMV collab. We're taking the DMV to Las Vegas, and the Jesus that we have, we've taken Jesus with us, representing this region, kicking off the Stellar Awards serving. Thursday is our night. So after we finish serving, then we're going over to the artist showcase with K&D Productions, right? Talk a little bit about your production and your event.
Go ahead.
No,
Okay.
go ahead.
This is our fifth annual. Really quickly, this is our fifth annual opening act artist showcase. This year, we're coming back to Christian Embassy Worship Center there in Las Vegas, and we are just going to do what we do. There are artists coming to showcase. We are honoring this year the trailblazer himself, Dr. Bobby Jones. We are honoring him with an honor and a tribute, as well as DC's own now, JJ Hairston. He'll be there. His singers are coming. Everyone's coming. You want to be in the building. It is a free event, and it's open to the public. We'll see you there.
Awesome. So this is the 5th year. So we leave the mission, and as Salvation Army, we go over to the opening act, and then we culminate with the mansion party. Just a chill event. Cheryl Jackson and Griff, my co-host Griff, is going to be partnering with me this year for the mansion party. Thank you for the flyer. Look at this. Thank you so much. And so, yeah, so make sure you come out to both of those events. And my event is invite only because it is a mansion and we don't want to overflow to people's house and things. But we are looking forward to it. I've got Brittany Wright singing, y'all. I got Brittany Wright coming. I've got who else do I have? Oh, Rudy Currents is coming, and Rudy sings. And I've got Anthony Hall. If you ever heard Anthony, these are kind of artists that I love and believe in. I believe in y'all too. So come on, we do a cypher. So and I just found out Lisa Noel Smith and the Brown Singers are stopping through so they can present their new single. Griff got card games and dominoes and line dances, and we have a cypher that we do for artists that's there. We just kind of toss the mic and let DJ Soul and Dwight Stone do what they do. And it's going to be chilled and laid back. So really excited about the mansion party too. And it is invite only. So, I mean, yeah. So just, hit my DMs so I can see who you are. I have to be intentional about who coming. But thank y'all. Yeah. So that's how we do our Thursday.
Cheryl, let me make sure I say this part. If you are coming, we have people that are watching that are going to be coming to help us give in the morning. So I just want to give them some information really quickly. We're going to be at the Salvation Army at 35 West Owens Avenue. North Las Vegas, Nevada. Again, we're going to be at Salvation Army, which is 35 West Owens Avenue. Now, you need to email Lauren, send an email, please. We need your information before you come so we can have your paperwork filled out. But we want all the volunteers to come. If you just want to come be on the scene, if you're going to be a barber, a nail person, a beauty person, all of you, let us know. And we're going to all come together on Thursday, all day.
Absolutely. All day, guys. And again, for the love of others.net is where you can begin. So you can find out information. You can let Lauren know if you want to volunteer. For those that are singing, if you want to volunteer before you sing, we certainly welcome that as well. And again, thank you to Miss Queen and the Real Glam Room for providing services. And y'all, I can't wait to work with you guys on Thursday. I love y'all so much.
We love you.
Love you too.
All right, I think that's a wrap. What you think? We did everything, Dominque. He's the taskmaster. Did we do everything, Dominque?
My checklist. We did it. This was good. We did
Curry, I
it.
told him he's so mean. Gosh.
Who was it mean? I
I
didn't let
said,
Carl.
"Oh,
Hold on. Okay,
Cheryl
Paul.
turns into he
I
turns
didn't let
into
Carl on the last
Joe
line
Jackson.
because
It's
he
not
was
that.
late.
I said, look, it turns into Joe Jackson during Stella time. It's all right. It's all right, Joe.
exactly.
We got to get through it. We got to get through it.
All right, y'all. I
All
love
right,
y'all. Thank you
blessings.
for
Love
joining
you
us.
as well.
Look,
Thank
we're going to put up the
you.
flyer. Thank you for joining us. Bye, everybody.
Good night. Good
Bye.
night.